Hidden below nearly a millennium of history of Nottingham Castle lies a humble inn, shrouded by mystery, legends, and even paranormal activity. Laying claim to the oldest inn in England, Ye Old Trip to Jerusalem endures time and is one of many spots in Nottingham that shows us our past.
1189 is when we date to, but the premises was in use from 1070 as a brewery for the castle, or part of the brewery for the castle. I believe it was Yorkie who christened it the Old Trip to Jerusalem. And basically the legend goes is that knights and followers of Richard Lionheart met in Nottingham before going on to London, Dover, and onto the Crusade.
But what makes it so special? Looking below the inn, you'll find caves dating back to the Triassic period, more commonly known as when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Nottingham is known as a city cave, so you've got sandstone caves around Nottingham. I would imagine the caves were occupied prior to it being a brewery. Like I say, a lot of the caves predate the inn by God knows how many years. But for ourselves, obviously, we use them for a very atmospheric and nice place to drink.
Ye Old Trip to Jerusalem takes full advantage of their caves and caverns, using them as storage for their beverages and holding tours for those intrigued.
The legend goes that these were part of the castle's kind of medieval prison system. And this would have been the petty criminal cell, all chained up with the stone bench going around there. And legend goes that that was the condemned man's cell. So obviously you can imagine what crimes they would have been committed of.
With time, especially centuries of it, comes a lot of peculiarities and unexplainable phenomena, and the inn is no stranger to ghostly sightings and encounters.
I've been here for 10 years, and I don't think a couple of months goes by when you don't hear or see something. So one of the main ones that you'll hear is, if you do a lot of work in the cell, you'll hear voices down there. So laughter is one that you'll hear a lot. You'll hear the footsteps, and we've had people claim that they've been screaming down there. The figure in black as well. So throughout the pub, I've seen it, other members of staff. If you work here for longer than a couple of months, you will see the figure in black. And basically, he's been seen at the far end of that chamber more than once. So we had a member of staff who started, he was on shift, he was the only male member of staff, and he gets sent down into the cellar, comes back up, and says, "Oh, I thought I met everyone." "What do you mean? You've got introduced, so everyone's on shift, everyone's behind bar." "No, there's a guy in the cellar." "What does he look like?" "Well, he was at the far end of the chamber. I did see his face, but he's all in black."
Ye Old Trip to Jerusalem remains a popular destination in Nottingham, with a thriving community and loyal customers. It will no doubt continue its legacy for many more centuries to come, and will stand the test of time in the heart of Nottingham.